How are you guys doing today? Welcome to Shagun's Goa. What about an indulgent dessert? I was thinking something dark and sinful. Follow me in the kitchen. So the quintessential dessert, Bebinca. This is, when you say a Goan dessert, the first thing that pops in your head is a Bebinca. So I have a ready version from a neighbor who makes it not far from here, and she makes the most delicious Bebincas. Then I've got some cashews which I'm going to toast. So medium flame, I'm going to let them toast nicely. So I constantly have to flip them over. Of course you can use a spoon because I want a nice color, but I want to make sure I don't burn them. As you can see, there's a nice golden color coming onto the cashews. Quite happy with them now. So I'm going to take them off the flame. Now I'm going on to make my Black Jaggery sauce, a Goan product. You can of course replace this with normal jaggery. So it's basically molasses, and it's darker in color and it's richer in iron, and it's delicious. I'm going to chop up for the sauce, for the jaggery to melt. So that goes into my pan. My 7-year-old daughter and her friends love this particular dessert, and because it's quite healthy, a mother's heart fills with joy to see her kids enjoying something healthy for a change. So I'm going to wait for this jaggery to melt. Make sure your flame is on low because otherwise you'll end up with a burnt caramel sauce, and we don't want that. Almost there. Just press down the lumps. Here I have this beautiful melted black jaggery. So I'm going to add some butter to it, about 1.5 tablespoons, and then in goes my thick cream, 2 tablespoons. It's like this toffee, sticky, yummy sauce. Oh, my kitchen smells delicious. So here you go, you've got the nice caramel sauce ready. I'm going to put this away. So now it's time for me to coat my cashews in some sesame seeds using a little bit of the black jaggery. So just about a tablespoon should suffice. Chop it up. I'm going to let this melt. So this dessert that I'm making is like a modern version, but using really integral Goan ingredients. Bebinca, of course, is synonymous with Goan desserts, and the black jaggery itself is used in making a lot of traditional Goan desserts. So a lot of the Hindu Goan families use this to make a lot of their sweets and sweeten them with this molasses-rich sugarcane sweetener. And of course cashews, you know, they're again a nut that the Goans love to eat. And so just a hint of butter in there. I'm going to take it off the heat. In go my cashews, and I've got black and white sesame seeds. So I'm going to mix these all together, back on the flame. And what I've got is this delicious sticky goodness. When these cashews cool, they will actually be really crunchy, like a praline. That looks great. I'm really happy with that. So that goes off. I'm going to leave these to cool and rest because it's important that they're cooled down before I start plating it. The cooler they get, the crunchier they will become. So my cashews should be ready. I've got the Bebinca, and as I try to plate it, I've got a little cutter. The Bebinca itself is actually made of flour, eggs, ghee, sugar, a little bit of nutmeg. It's this caramelized layers, pancake. And this should come out nicely. You see the beautiful layers on it? Should be able to get 2 out, which is sufficient for 1 portion. Oh, this is going to be indulgent. So I've got my plate here on which I'm going to try and plate it. So I'm just going to take a dab of the caramel sauce and really just to stick my banana leaf onto the plate. It's the simplest thing to do. Okay, so got my bebinca. Going to plate my toasted cashews. So I'm going to try and make this plate as pretty as I can make it. Can never go wrong with more cashews. So what I have here are some edible flowers that I've been growing. Got some mustard cress for a hidden surprise in flavor. And last but not least, I have some sea salt which I'm going to top onto my caramel to give it that salty kick in the end. So I'm extremely happy with this pretty dessert. Here is my bebinca with Black Jaggery Caramel Sauce. If you like this recipe, give me a like, come down and leave me a comment, subscribe here, share it with your friends, and look forward to seeing you again. Thank you.